What the hell happened to Channel Awesome?
Oh,
I'm
you're
on the
like,
Wikipedia page reading up on it right now, and I'm like,
no.
I was like, oh, 2015 management controversies. Let's read this. Oh, it's getting so bad so quickly. No. Oh, you know what's even worse than all that? The fact that we have to replay the start of this mission again. God damn it! What are these camera angles? It's Dutch angles of fucking nothing.
They're setting the tone for what.
Dude, at least the Star Wars
like.
movies have the decency to get us off of Tatooine after like 5 minutes.
I mean, you spent a lot of the first movie in Dantooine.
What?
Yeah, that you didn't. I'm sorry, Jakku. That's what it was called. There's also a Dantooine though that just looks like Tatooine, if I remember correctly.
All right, go blow up that tower.
Like that's a franchise that self cannibalized its ideas so heavily that there's like 7 Tatooine likes in its universe.
I didn't even know that there was a Dantooine.
Because we need to make more Tatooines, but
was a fucking parody that some YouTuber made.
It sounds like a joke, right?
Welcome to Dantooine.
It sounds like a joke, but nope. It's just like how all the setup was happening. Where like they're like, check out new Star Wars Battlefront. It's gonna be full of all these cool locations, and also this exclusive location for the upcoming movie. And like, they had to put like disclaimers on the screenshots and stuff, and be like, no, that's Dantooine, the new planet, because it just looks like Tatooine. So everyone's like, why do we care that there's a fucking like another desert planet? Like, no, it's the new one from the new movie. Star Wars is back, everybody. And it's like, it just looks like Tatooine.
And so it can take place on Tatooine, but not touch the canon.
Yeah, basically. Then they touched the cannon everywhere, and people got mad.
Touch the cannon.
Ooh, you touched my.
You touched my fanon.
Yeah. Ooh, you touched my characters.
My
internet rage.
My fursuit.
Utterly cover. I'm really amused by having a character that just runs through cover and destroys it.
I like how you can use like these fucking bamboo shoots as cover. Like what?
I mean, kind of.
Yeah, it's not good cover, but you can still do it.
It's bordering on cover.
I might want to pull back. My guys can't really range them, and I don't want to pull forward because there's a lot of bullets.
And I'm scared of the baddies.
No,
owie,
I'm not scared.
I'm getting hurt. It hurts. Ow.
It hurts.
It hurts. All right, guys, come on over here. Oh yeah, you want to stand right there? You want to stand right there? Whee! Oh, they're running away
from it.
No!
Oh, they fucking cucked you.
Yay! That guy's dead.
Yeah, one of them.
That's enough. Screw that guy in particular.
Why are the Abatus devastated Marines being such prick asses?
I just want to pick up my punchy man.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, it's because they can't shoot through the pipe.
Oh, can they not? Are they just not able to fight through that?
Yeah, they can't fight through that.
Is the pipe less cover and more like a physical barrier? Well.
There are a lot of Ueens. How many? I want to know how many Ueens there are.
I mean, do you know about Luke and Luke and Luke? Because those are characters. They just keep adding more U's the more times they clone Luke. This is real.
What?
That was like when people are like, oh, they got rid of the extended universe. I'm like, the extended universe was full of so much bullshit though. Like that.
Hold on. You're bullshitting me.
No, I'm not. Luke is a real character where they just add another U when they clone him, and then they added another U when they cloned him again. That one was technically kind of a not entirely canon, kind of jokey one, but the first Luke clone with an extra U was real.
I'm actually at a loss for words.
Yeah.
I read one of the Star Wars novels, and I quite liked it.
Yeah.
Why did I read the good one?
I don't know. I liked them when I was a kid. I don't know if they were good now, but I was also reading the ones for kids. I was reading Jedi Apprentice, which is a whole, like, I think like Animorphs-size books about Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan and their relationship to each other, which is significantly more development than they got in the movie they're in, because Qui-Gon dies.
I remember
Spoilers.
in the book that I read, it was really cool because it involved somebody assembling their own lightsaber.
Yeah.
And going into like what that process was like. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, there's like, really fun analysis, I think, or like new ideas here and there. Like there's one where Obi-Wan witnesses somebody getting sniped, and it's chaos, and it's a political upheaval, and it's a big problem for that planet.
Oh, you definitely need to pull Cyrus away.
Yeah, that did not work out. Owie. They knocked me onto the item, and it opened.
That's one way to get the item.
All right, I'm out. Bye. Scary. I had to pull him out. Damn it! I just wanted to get the relay.
I assume that
like he sees this big assassination happen, and it's like, oh no, who did it? Like this is a big problem. But Qui-Gon gets Obi-Wan to meditate and to recall his own memory in greater detail than he initially experienced it. This idea that like the brain absorbs more than you can process. And so he was able to figure out like where the shot came from and who did it and stuff like that based on like reprocessing his memories. And like there's some really cool things that come from those kinds of books.
That does sound actually.
But also
really
there's
legit.
Luke.
That sounds really stupid. That doesn't sound legit at all.
It's real. It's real. That's what happens when you just let anyone write Star Wars books and call them legit. In my opinion, it was just never legit because that kind of shit was there. Because at the end of the day, it was just a way to make more money. You could just tell people, hey, yeah, you can write Star Wars books. We'll say they count, and then people will buy them.
Back to my building.
Because if you don't say they're real and canon and totally definitely really count, then people just won't buy them. So if you say they count, then you have more merchandising on the most merchandised franchise ever. Besides like Pokemon in the Bible.
Those aren't franchises. The Bible isn't a franchise.
I mean,
Jesus, gotta pull it
we
back.
both threw it at the same time. We both threw those satchels at each other. But I took out their building.
I mean, I guess the Bible is a franchise because like it has a sequel.
It's at least a property. Yeah, the Bible. Yeah. Do you like the Bible or the Bible reboot better?
I like the Bible reboot because like the first Bible was a definite ensemble cast. But in the Bible reboot, they have a really strong central main character that drives the plot. Boy, come for the jokes, stay for the sacrilege. Welcome to Dawn of War with
Is it sacrilege
Bird and
though?
Keith.
I don't think that parodying the Bible on a Let's Play series is covered under like the list of bad things.
The list of bad things.
There's like shellfish, but I don't think they covered like that. It's too weird.
I will have you know, Leviticus 2:13 says, "Thou shalt not be a fuckboy of the internet."
Thou shalt not internet fuckboy.
And lo, Moses came upon their tent with 13 dank memes. Oh, you're gonna get exploded.
I'm not alive. Never mind. I am very not alive.
Yep.
Ooh, shot my tra-la-la.
Ow! Oh God, you shot my tra-la-la.
My bullet hole.
Oh, my ding dong.
I just wanted to heal at the thing, and then they shot me at the thing because it's. Well, we have claimed that it's not safe.
Oh man. And thou shalt make a subreddit with 40,000 subs on it. And on this sub you shall share dank memes as a sacrifice to your god, Yahweh.
The meme lord.
Yep. Boy, this guy just shrugged off a shit ton of bullets, didn't he?
Yeah, and then I stabbed him. Oh, he threw the bomb. It's nice that a bomb to have a prolonged countdown, so it's extra intimidating, but also less dangerous.
Yeah, but that would have been really bad if I didn't move.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, to be honest, our characters move real slow.
Oh yeah. You don't really escape attack very well.
Unless you fall back. Fall back helps you move much quicker.
Uh-oh. Hello, friends.
Look alive, brothers.
That's a lot of it.
Okay, I'm in the building.
A lot of friends over there.
This will make it a lot easier.
Don't worry about the danger, bro. I'm safe.
That's not what I meant. I meant they're gonna come right into, like, around my windows and get hurt.
Come to my window.
Throw a grenade in my window.
Oh god. Everything's fine. There's just an orc that just decided to move into my cover, by the way.
There's some really, really odd things that happen in this game. The AI is very hard to actually control, I think.
Yeah, I like the quirk there. There were like the orc flanked us and ran into the cover Cyrus was in, so Cyrus ran to where Smo currently is, and they hid behind that to flank the orc that had infiltrated their cover.
Yeah, the cover system works rather well, but also it's really quite difficult. There's
like interesting dynamic stuff going on, but also like you don't have the most direct control over your dude sometimes.
That's exactly what it is. Like
which is the exact thing that Halo Wars had, actually.
Yeah, you move them to one spot and you expect them to, you know, be like, okay,
be there.
You're gonna stand right here, and the game is like, it's like every character has like ADHD, and they just like squirm in their seat rather than actually do what you tell them to do.
Oh god, the Sky Boys are here. Oh god, I heard something else too, I think. Or was it you? No, they're coming.
I blew up a house, if that's what you're getting at.
You blew up a house?
It was full of baddies.
Oh. I'm gonna blow up this house. It's also full of baddies.
One step at a time.
Beep, 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 retreat. Ow. My life for bullets.
Oh, it's gone.
Yep, it blooped up. But now they're just standing in front of it.
Like I said, kind of dumb.
Blarg. Get that guy in the face. Sky Boys are here.
I leveled up.
Must pull them back to the building full of our dudes who get Sky Boyed. There we go. Oh wow, that knocked back. There must be like a crit or something when I knock them back. When it's not actually an ability.
I don't know. I think that actually melee just does the knockbacks. Like, that I think
I'm underutilizing my heals because I keep thinking we'll need them.
Oh god. You play too many RPGs and not enough RTSs, I'll tell you that much.
I mean, yeah.
You're like, no, this item is a mega elixir. We're gonna save it for the final boss.
But also, we don't never use the items in the RPGs, obviously, either.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're like, oh no, we can't use this mega elixir. I might need it at the final boss. And then you get to the final boss and you're like, maybe as a phase 3 I can use this item on.
That was one of the freeing things about having like rocket launchers and like Halo and stuff like that. Was like, well, I only have 2 weapons, so like, I'm gonna use it because otherwise it's just gonna take up 50% of my equipment slots forever. Although you learn that by making the mistake, though, by having a few sessions of like, I'm just gonna run around with a sniper rifle and 1 other gun. I mean, a rocket launcher and 1 other gun for way too long.
Can you go ahead and save here so that we don't accidentally blue screen again? And lose
menu?
our happiness.
Game options?
Also, probably shouldn't have done that right this second.
He's fine. There's not a save feature, I don't think.
Menu, game options. Oh.
I think that's just saving your game.
That was me saving the options.
Yeah,
that's
just
why I didn't do
that's
anything.
just saving your options. There's no save feature as far as I can tell.
Well, then why the fuck they call it save if it don't do no save?
I don't know.
Keith, I'm mad at you about this now.
I mean, accept is a weird... I guess they usually say apply.
Yeah,
that'd make more sense.
That's the one that I've always used.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Validating game options.
Why is a Dalek
X.
What?
What?
Why is it pornographic?
Infests a shrine to the Emperor.
Oh, XXX.
We must eliminate them and retake the shrine.
No, I was thinking of the
choice is yours.
first Clara episode.
This will cost us time.
Oh, yeah, I kind of blocked Clara from my mind because she was such a horrible companion, in my opinion.
That's fine. The whole show is blocked from her mind.
The Emperor provides.
From the actress's mind or from Clara?
That was spoilers. They did that multiple... No! Oh wait, no. She was blocked from the Doctor's mind. That's what happened.
I didn't see any of the Clara episodes. I stopped watching the Peter Capaldi season.
It was Donna who
early
forgot
on.
the show happened.
Yeah, Donna was the one.
But the doctor
Donna Noble was fucking amazing.
But the doctor forgets Clara.
Yeah, Donna Noble was amazing. She was the one that
He's great.
was like forced to forget the doctor. Here, pull them back to this building.
Okay.
Yeah, Donna Noble is like the best companion they've ever had.
Yeah. And the best
Clara,
and my favorite episode of the whole show happens during her season. Midnight.
Is that the one with Wilf?
Midnight, the one on the tour. She's admittedly not in the episode, but
The tour?
yeah, the tour with the alien that repeats what you say.
Oh, that one's so fucking weird.
Yeah, this the closed like ship in a bottle episode.
Yeah, that one's cool.
I like those kinds of things, like Reservoir Dogs, like one setting movies.
You like, yeah, it's shipping a bottle like one-off type of thing. That was a really great episode. Where it just repeats what you say until you stop being able to speak. Was that the premise?
Yeah, and then it starts speaking ahead of you, and you're forced to repeat it, and it's like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah,
it's got
Moffat had some really creative monsters.
Yeah, until he ran the show.
And then, boy, did it go down in quality real bad.
The show's, have you seen the show now?
The show's great now.
It's
I love the
really
new,
good.
Season.
And they had an Amazon episode.
Yeah, it was amazing. I love the Amazon episode. This new season is by far the best Doctor Who
And it's
I've seen since Tennant or Matt Smith.
The show's
so good.
The show's beautiful now. Like just to look at, it's so shot.
Oh yeah, the production quality, like, it feels much higher, but also just the artistry of like all the shots and stuff like that are so nice.
Yeah.
Come back here, I want to hit you with my sword.
You did hit him with the sword.
I want to hit you with my sword. Go yeah.
God, now we're just doing Oni Hellraiser voices.
Is that the Twins show that he did?
Yeah, that was like the cartoon that he used to do, right?
I only watched the only Oni cartoon I can remember. I can remember the Ronald Weasley episodes, and I can remember the Final Fantasy.
There was a couple Oni things that I remember. There was Leo and Satan, which I did not like at all. Actually, to be totally honest, I really don't like a lot of Newgrounds humor whatsoever.
No. But there's something infectious about, oftentimes just him making a noise is somehow the funniest things.
There's
Like,
also
there's a sound that the airship in Final Fantasy VII makes when it's edging up on the monster in that animation that has infiltrated my like series of my list of like sounds I'll make in videos.
Huh.
Like,
yeah, I mean everyone says Leviosa.
yeah,
because of that sort of stuff.
There was embarrassingly long sessions of Andrew and I just saying that at each other.
Wow. I mean, there was one.
That muted. Wow.
I have nothing to say about that. Just wow. Okay, you're not gonna recapture that magic. With
No,
me,
I'm
just
not.
saying.
I don't have shame. You can't have like after a few years, the shame gets wrung out.
I think they're gonna flank us. By the way, they're coming up.
Oh
behind,
shit! I'm gonna go in their giant building then. Joke's on them. This is where all the cover is.
Oh, fair. Okay. There was this one.
Wait, is that our objective?
Yeah, we're just supposed to claim this thing.
Oh, I'm like, what is he doing? He's building up a meter. Wait, are our archons?
Yeah, there was this one.
There's a progress meter on the top of the building. Look at it. Is that like a?
Yep.
Oh, that's HUD. I thought it was physically on it somehow. Can I not get inside this or something? Shit.
No, it's not a cover building.
Well, shit. That's not good news to find out after it's too late. Those power add-ons.
They're just little structures that power up this Imperial Shrine.
Huh.
Yeah, go ahead and lure those guys.
Guys? Hey.
There we go.
Hey. I don't want to die.
Oh.
I want to die.
Oh, man. That was a lot of bullets right in your asshole.
Yeah, it was. I'm going to the other building now. I revived everybody.
There's this one episode of Oni where it was these two kids playing cops and robbers, and their mom is filming it, and like it's these two kids with like little kid voices being like, like bang, bang, you're gonna go to jail, bad guy.
Yep.
And then the mom is filming it, and she's like, oh, how cute. And then like a full adult male voice, one of the kids is just like, ma'am, put the camera away. It's so fucking funny. And I don't want to spoil it. I hate talking about other YouTubers.
That sounds like a
on my
Tom
videos.
Scott moment, like the ASDF films.
Yeah, I hate talking about other YouTubers' videos, like on my videos.
Set
I
up,
feel like
set
I'm
up,
basically just
juxtaposition.
stealing them. Like I'm just like I'm leveraging their humor into my things and just basically stealing
Instead
it.
of coming up with our own funny, we will just use their funny.
But like, so that's why I'm gonna stop it here. There's more to the video than that, but like that little moment just fills me with so much joy. Just flipping all of a sudden into being a fully grown adult male voice.
We are completely rejecting the actual clear direction you're supposed to take in this level.
Fuck.
Because like there's clearly a series of stars, which are the relays, and they're all in a line, and we're just going around all of them.
Yeah, well, we'll deal with that in a second. We have an assload of orcs.
Oh no! Oh no!
Keith, no!
No!
Keith,
No! Cyrus, no! Run away, Cyrus! Wait, is that his relay? Wait, Cyrus ran.
Access to relay.
What? Yeah, he ran back to that. I didn't think that was gonna happen. That was a surprise.
I can't shoot those people because Cyrus pulled them so far out of my range. Cyrus is basically just like
Cyrus, go back in the. No, Cyrus, you died. That was what you were supposed to not do.
Getting like one person to come back to life. That person gets beat down.
Yeah. Well, he died in the safe zone. Congrats, Cyrus. We'll pick him up. I did not realize that was a relay. I learned something.
The other guys just walked back like, fuck this.
Reinforcements have arrived. Well, there we go. Let's see, power add-ons, generators.
Yeah, they don't do anything.
They just keep it under our control.
Yeah, I think that we can replay certain missions to gain more structures in them or something like that. I'm not entirely sure.
They reduce the rate that enemies can invade the planet, reduce the effects of their invasion. Controlling several shrines provides experience bonus at the end of the mission.
Oh, okay.
The generators increase
the
generators increase our foothold in that particular shrine, but they can only be deployed once per mission.
Ah, so we can replay.
So only one
missions.
shrine is like really defended.
I see. So if we really want the same buildings over and over, we can use a deployment to replay the mission to get the other building on it.
I think we can get the other building, but we won't have generators to defend it.
I see.
So it'll be easier to take. I think. I
didn't realize that there was a mechanic where the enemy was able to take stuff back from us.
Yeah, it might be more relevant in levels that are where that tug of war is built into the level potentially.
Oh, could be.
Because in this mission and the ones we've done so far, it's just a series of dudes standing around. It's like a StarCraft custom map, like a story one, as opposed to like a campaign mission with like an enemy base that's mad at us.
Oh yeah, it could be.
Like they're not sending guys.
It could be the case that those structures are just basically there for flavor right now.
Yeah, we might eventually have fights that are more like Brutal Legend.
Yeah, I get you.
Which, did you play that game?
Nope.
The game's fucking weird. That game's really weird. It's like
it starts out as a good game,
it's
and then it turns into a fucking horrible RTS.
It's a run-around action adventure game that's like, surprise, I'm in RTS the whole time. I'm like, what? What?
Storm boys. I am not scared of them. I just like saying the phrase "Storm boys."
Yeah. I feel like inherently, changing genres mid-game, even if it's good, it's just like you're running a real risk there with your audience. Whether they'll be prepared for that gameplay / whether they'll be want it.
I have almost never seen any game that freely mixes genres turn out to be good.
Yeah.
Like, I even remember the holy grail, people have been trying to do this for years, is mix a FPS and an RTS so that some players are playing it in FPS and some players are playing it in RTS.
Yeah.
And it has never worked. There have been like 5 or 6 games
they keep
that
making
have
them,
tried
yeah.
that. and they're off.
It's always a fun idea to have like the guy that's kind of controlling the whole thing happening. But yeah, it never really pans out, really. Until Overwatch makes the RTS character.
Uh,
I took out their defensive turret. Wait, where? I lost track of you
I'm perched up
entirely.
in this building over here.
Oh, there you
I'm
are.
ready to have
I
people
took out one
lure
of their
to
defensive
me.
buildings. No, don't let them go in the building.
You can't touch me. I'm in this hut.
I don't like how it forces you to just kick everybody out of the building.
You can only if you can click which squad you have selected if you click on the faces, and then you can just select that one person to do exit all.
Yeah, but exit all
wait,
kicks
no,
everyone
I'm
out. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I keep trying to just take Marcus out, and then everyone gets kicked out. I'm like, what? No.
Yeah, you're
Stop
right.
it.
Turns out I'm a dump ass.
Come here, jackasses. Come to the things full of enemies. They're not chasing me. They're like, we have cover.
Do you want to take that relay up there? Actually,
I'm trying to get to both the relays. There's one south of us.
We only need the
That's
top
what they're.
relay.
That's what they're guarding. They're guarding the relay in that PlayStation building.
Yeah, but we don't need the relays. Like, we just need to fight the boss.
Or do we?
So if we just take this relay up here, we can go fight the boss, and then I can go home.
Capturing additional shrines on this planet will allow you to use the Rosarius more than once per mission on this planet. If you
There are
equip the
other
Rosarius when you
shrines?
return to the Strike Crusader. Oh.
This is a beacon, not a shrine.
Since we
the
acquired
shrine is the
no,
Imperial
just
shrine.
looking back, like since we acquired that Rosarius, it's been added as a thing we can equip for other missions on this planet.
Okay.
And I think we can use it once per mission now, but if we get the other shrine, we'll be able to do it twice per mission. We get
The
like,
other
apparently,
Imperial shrine specifically, not the communications relay.
like no, the Rosarius thing we got on the far left. Apparently, that's a thing we can equip between missions. That shrine.
Okay.
It's weird. All right, like mechanically, I'm like, okay. This sounds complicated. Are you trying to learn that? Are you learning them back?
Yep.
Why'd you have to make Warhammer so complicated? I don't know what's happening. There's like 50 rat fucking factions, and there's rats now. Heretics,
song we were
heretics,
singing earlier?
heretics. I don't remember the rest of the original song anymore. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it.
Why did they have to go and make it so complicated? Don't remember the words. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck, 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 fuck. That just basically sounds like a South Park joke at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the level we've reached.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a bomb. I like to be not by bomb. Pro tip, bomb's bad. Go there. Away from bomb.
When was the last time you watched South Park?
I still watch South Park, actually.
Oh, okay.
I haven't watched
Last
any
time
of
I
this
watched South Park
season.
was 2012? 2011?
They're
been a
so
while.
all over the place.
Yeah, I've heard that they're very, very remarkably different now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think they've apologized for Man Bear Pig, which is something that's trippy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like one of their most
Like,
famous
sorry
memes.
for helping to damn the world by making a meme that counteracts the people that, you know, point out that we're fucked by making them sound like deranged lunatics that want attention.
It's okay. They just succeeded really, really well.
Yeah, but like the Member Berries season was like, oh, this hurts because it's too accurate.
What was the Member Berry season? Like, I literally have no context on South Park at all anymore.
Well, it started off as like, we need, like, the joke was that we need J.J. Abrams to revitalize every franchise because he's apparently the wizard at doing that. So, and they had these Member Berries that were themselves, it's like, they kept saying Member Berries in the first episode and you weren't sure what the fuck that they're saying. It's like, they just seemed like a weird, like, nostalgia joke word. But then you encounter the actual Member Berries, which are a nightmare creation, and one of the best things they've thought of. It looks like it looks like a bushel of grapes, but all the grapes have faces, and all the grapes do is talk to each other, saying, like, remember Indiana Jones? Remember the 80s? Oh, I remember. And they just keep doing that.
So it's just, first off, that sounds fucking horrifying.
Yes.
Second off, what? Third off, that sounds brilliant. Fourth off, it's just making fun of all the reboots and shit that were going on back in.
That's
like
where it
2000.
starts, but then it becomes like. Then it becomes about Trump, because you know how they react to stuff as it's happening, and every episode's made that week and everything. So like the whole, they have the Trump campaign happening, and Mr. Garrison is Trump in their universe, and he's becoming president on accident by just shouting things he wants to shout, but he doesn't actually expect to become president. And by the time he becomes president, it's like an accident and everything. But there's some really close analogs between like the Make America Great Again message and the concept of member berries and stuff like that, and how damaging that all is. And it's like weirdly, it's weirdly sharp commentary, and mostly sad.
Wait, so okay, then how does that all tie into Man Bear Pig?
Oh no, that's just that's unrelated. It's just the idea that more recently they've been like, they've supposedly apologized for that. I haven't watched the show, but I heard that they just the people that make the show apologized.
Oh.
But I haven't seen any of the new show. One thing that changed is that for the last, I don't know if they still do it now, but one of the seasons I saw recently was the entire season was one continuous story.
I heard that they did that where Randy Marsh became Lord.
Yes. There was like a joke that he was. There was a joke. There was a joke about Lord where it revealed that he was Lord by the end, but then it was real, and like the joke throughout the season kind of became that the next episode, whatever happened last episode, was still true, as opposed to being like cutting to credits and then don't acknowledge it again. Hello, surprise bad guy. He's up in my shit. Yeah, he's all over me. Get out of here. I'm knocking you back.
Knock into my shit. I just used an active ability.
I'm trying to knock him towards everybody. Yeah. Owies. This hurts. I'm gonna roll away. It's ouchies. Oh, are you being targeted by sky lasers or something? What's that icon?
Yeah, I don't know what that. I think it means that he's gonna nuke that building.
Do you not be in there? Oh, there it goes.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah, I shouldn't have been in there.
Well, you did it. Good plan. Now I will be the dead one.
It's okay. Just have Cyrus.
Is he
get
not
out of the building
attacking
right
Cyrus?
now.
Oh shit. No. Fuck it. He's running away. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'll get Cyrus back as soon as I can. I'm coming. I got my healing button. Oh shit, wow, okay, so he doesn't when you're not in a building too. Boom, there you go.
Okay, I'm gonna have both my characters die, probably.
Just get away from the explodey boat. It's easy to escape if we don't go in a building, because the building
unloading I need to get my
takes...
squads back, so I'm gonna have them flee.
But it takes like a year to escape a building. I'm gonna try to kite him around for a while with my melee guy.
Yeah, maybe buildings aren't a good idea because we're so locked up in them.
Yeah, it takes so long to leave them that you're really trapped. Suppressing fire. Oh shit, they put a satchel on me. No, stop. Bad.
Yeah, man. Alternative energy markets are really interesting to pay attention to lately. Like, solar panels become so cheap.
Don't run towards it, you idiot.
That looked very painful for your character.
Yeah.
Like, it's very interesting right now to read the rate at which solar power is growing, because it's growing exponentially. And it went from being like 5% in 2005 to now like 20%. And it's estimated that by like 2030 or 2040, we could basically have like all of our, like not all, but like, God, who knows, like maybe
that's a whole lot of
60
bullets.
to 70% solar power.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real big deal.
Yeah, it needs to happen. Wow, your people are just shooting straight up.
I've had some very political Q&As lately because
Everyone's scared shitless about the future.
Yeah, but also because I'm like the question of global warming came up, and I'm like, I'm not going to not be political about this because everyone who thinks it treats it as a political issue is an idiot, and they're going to be they're we can't treat that stance as valid. It's hazardous.
Yeah.
Which is really unfortunate because even to meme it, like, it's current year, but president still tweets global warming denial tweets, and you're like, oh no, we're fucked.
Yeah, I mean, I still think that there's some last minute game changers that could happen. So basically, like, if we end up moving, if solar panel, if alternative energies take off so much that, like, basically by like 2035 or 2040 we have like post scarcity on energy, then basically nothing could stop us to like fix everything.
Oh, he's limping.
Because it's like, yeah, he's under suppressive fire. God, why are you so hellbent on killing yourself?
When somebody runs away, he tries to close the gap, but it's a bad gap to close in that moment.
Yeah.
Enemy destroyed, Commander.
It's like, no matter how energy inefficient carbon sequestration is, if we're doing everything with like solar power in like 2040, 2050, we can just afford to throw a shit ton of solar energy at it.
Oh no, there was loot in the corner.
Like, we'll be able to pull it off.
Yeah. A frustrating thing is that people deny climate change via the same ways they deny, like, the same way people can become anti-vaxxers.
Yeah.
Like, one tiny fragment of not even legitimate evidence is better than the mountain of evidence that disproves that tiny piece of that isn't real anyway.
It's just that very common thing that people fall into where they go in and they're like, I want to believe this, and then they find somebody that confirms it, and then they're like, good.
That is a difficult rating system. Holy crap.
Yeah.
We get rated on 1, killing 100% of enemies, 2, never letting anyone go unconscious, and 3, being fast.
Good thing we didn't achieve any of those.
Yeah. We did a lot of one of them. Everyone leveled.
Updating province status. Our province of Hamlets.
Dino DNA.
Strengthening this orc horde yet. I am deploying a team to search the orc remains.
Well, that's pretty much all the time I have tonight.
Yep, it's 9 o'clock.
Have we received any additional word from the neighboring sector?
Go ahead and save.
No.
Are you ready for comments on political?
That mission again.
Are you ready for political?
That took a million years.
Are you ready for political comments, Bird?
We will have to investigate.
Oh yeah, well that episode, that one level did take like an hour in part because of the blue screen.
Deploy to the surface as soon as your squad.
Political comment. Let me just put it this way: every time you call me a cuck, I grow stronger.